channel, The Baking Diva. Well, today I have a sweet treat to show you. What is this I have in my hand? Well, it looks like a box of donuts to me. Today, I'm going to make for you bread pudding, but it's not made with bread. It's donut bread pudding. You're going to love it. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to make. So, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe and the little bell, and that's all there is to it. You'll get a notification when my next video comes up. So, what do you say we get going? I'm in New Jersey. It's been 97 degrees here for the last few days. We have a heat wave. And the heat index is well over 100 out there. It's brutal. You can't even walk on the pavement or the grass. It's so hot. And you say, but Diva, why the heck are you baking in this heat? Well, I have air conditioning in the house. And I have nothing else to do right now. So I figured I'll make this donut bread pudding for you. So, what do you say we get started? Let's get started. All right, first I preheated my oven to 350 degrees. Now, what you're going to need is you're going to need glazed donuts. These are just with the clear glaze on them. And you're going to need 12. So I bought these in the food store, and there's 12 of them in the box. So what we're going to do with these donuts is we're going to take them out and we're going to cut each one into quarters. Just like that. Very easy. Yep. The only problem is I'm dying to eat one, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be good. So let me get all of these donuts cut off camera, and then I'll be back and I'll show you what I'm going to do next. So easy and so delicious. Alrighty. Okay, that only took a minute. And as you can see, I have all 12 donuts cut into quarters. So I'm going to take a nice sized bowl. Hands are clean. I'm going to put all these donuts inside this bowl. I'll wash my hands after because they're going to be sticky from all the glaze. There we go. I don't know, I'm really tempted to eat one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to have some control. Let's see. All right. They are gooey because they're glazy. What do you think? You think it'll matter if there's one missing? I don't think so. Let me go wipe my hands and I'll be right back. Okay. Washed my hands. I'm going to set this bowl aside and I'm going to take another bowl. But before I put anything in this bowl, you're going to need a 9 by 13 inch pan and you're going to spray it with some non-stick spray. Okay. I'll put that aside. So in my other bowl, I'm going to put 2.5 cups of half and half. This is not fat-free half and half. I have regular half and half here. Move that over. This is what I'm using, half and half. So that's 2.5 cups in the bowl. Now I'm going to need 5 eggs. Let me put the eggs in there. You don't need an electric mixer for this. You only need a whisk. one more to go. There's our 5 eggs. I'm using large eggs. Let me move this over here. Now I'm going to put in 1/4 cup of white granulated sugar. I'm going to put in 1/2 stick, which is 4 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm going to put in some vanilla extract. Let me get my spoon. And I just need 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Put that in. Okay. And just 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You can use kosher salt, but today I don't have it out. I'm using regular salt, but that's okay. All right. Now I'm going to take my whisk and I'm going to whisk all of these ingredients together in the bowl. So I don't know what part of the country you're in, or if it's hot by you, but boy, this is a major heat wave here, let me tell you. So after I get all of this mixed up, you know what I'm going to do next? I'm going to take all the donuts that I cut up, and move these out of the way, and I'm going to gently put them in this mixture and whisk them around just till they're all coated. You don't want to break up the donuts. We're just going to gently toss them into this mixture. So this looks like it's mixed enough. Alrighty. This is a little hack. Instead of using your bread, like your day-old bread, and cutting it up and all, you're doing it with donuts. All right, so I'm going to slowly incorporate my donuts in there so they don't splash all over me. Here we go. Okay, let me just mix these a little. Oh yeah. The rest of them in there. Have you ever made this before? Donut bread pudding, or I should say bread pudding made with donuts? If you have, let me know. There we go. And if you like this recipe, feel free to give me a thumbs up and make a comment. I don't always have the opportunity to answer all your comments, but I read them all. And if there's a heart, it means I saw your comment and I did read it. Okay, so we got all of that in there. Let me just gently make sure that all these pieces of donuts are covered with the mixture. All right, looking good. See how easy this is to make? And then what I'm going to do is bring out my 9 by 13 inch pan. Okay. And I'm going to put all of this in the pan and just, well, let me get this all covered on the ends here. And just spread it out so it's nice and even. So here we go. Ooh, it's heavy. Woo! Fits right in there nicely. I'm going to take a spatula and just spread these out like this. You just want a nice layer here. Like a even layer, one layer. All right, now the next little surprise is I have some seedless red raspberry jam. This happens to be Smucker's, but use any seedless jam that you like. I'm going to use the raspberry. So let me open that. Let me get one of these spoons over here that I used. No point in dirtying another one, right? And you can use about, let's say, a half a cup of this jam. And you're just going to spoon it randomly over the top of this. Just like that. Now, I'm making this with the jam. If you don't like this and you want to use a different flavored jam, that's fine. I even thought this would probably be good with even chocolate put on it. But today we're doing it with the raspberry jam. Just try to get a little bit here and there. Okay, let me do another one in here. Okay. It says random, so that's random. Right. Okay. I think that's enough. Oh yeah. Okay. I don't think we need any more raspberry. I think that is just fine. Now I'm going to put this pan in the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes. You want to get this to like a custard consistency. And then what I'm going to do is take it out, put it on a cooling rack, and just let it cool slightly. So let me get it in the oven, and after it's baked and slightly cooled, I'll be back to show you what we do next, so don't go away. I just took this out of the oven and it is piping hot. But just look at this. This looks absolutely delicious. I'm going to let it cool down a little bit, and then I'm going to show you what I make that we can drizzle on top before we eat it. Oh boy. Okay, I took this out of the oven and I showed you a picture of it. As soon as I took it out, oh my goodness, it looks and smells so good. So after I let it cool down a little bit, it's still hot. I would say it's warm. I'm just going to make something to drizzle on the top. So all you need is about 2.5 tablespoons of melted butter. You need about 2 tablespoons of half and half, and 1 cup of confectioner's sugar. And you're just going to mix it all together till there's no lumps in it. And then you're just going to drizzle a little bit of it over the top. You're going to do this before you serve it. And you're going to serve it warm. I can't wait to do a taste testing on this. Let me just get this mixed up. Oh my goodness. Oh, and like I say, I put the raspberry on there, but I think you could put anything you want. I mean, now that I'm looking at that, I don't see any reason why you can't use another jam. And I would even try it with chocolate. I think that would be yummy. So let me just, this is not going to be watery, and it's not going to be too thick. It's just going to be like that, and we're going to just drizzle some of it on top. Okay. So let me do that, and then I want to do a taste testing for you. So I'm just going to do it with the spoon. I'm going to just drizzle it around, just like this. Hopefully you can see it. I could probably move the pan over a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. It sure smells good. I think it's a bread pudding, but with donuts. And, you smell that nice, like there's like a custard in there. Oh yeah. Alrighty. Alright. I'm going to take a picture of this for you so I can put it in the video before I cut it. Oh yeah. Looks so yummy. Yes, it does. I think this is enough. All right. Looks good. Put a little bit over here. I think that's enough. All right. You take a picture of it, and then we'll do a taste testing. So, I'm just gonna cut the corner a little bit and do a little taste for you. Oh yeah. Still pretty hot. But I think it's going to taste better warm. Okay, let me see if I can get this out. I should be able to. I may have to stand up. Oh boy, look at that. Oh my goodness. It looks delicious. Fork, I'm gonna dig in. Oh my goodness. That is really, really good. You have, listen to the eggs in there, and the half and half. You have like, it's almost like the donuts with the buttery flavor and the custard in there. Oh, it's delicious. Oh, so good. I'm not kidding. It's delicious. You have to try this. Let me try with the raspberry. Oh. So good. Really good. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Make it your donut bread pudding. It's so easy. Just go buy a dozen glazed donuts and it's delicious. So if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Make a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you all very soon. Love you. Mwah. Toodles.